didn't do the clap.
It's because we're already in the clap. We haven't reset anything.
No, we're not in the clap. Let's do the clap.
You have to. You didn't
for
record the
fuck's
clap,
sake.
baby. You were
Oh,
not
you're right.
recording.
All right. And smiles.
Hi, welcome to Healing Pies. I'm Laura.
And I'm Kate. Today we're going to be baking a Meyer lemon and Buddha's hand pie.
So we're using another weird fruit today. This is Buddha's hand. I imagine it's called that because this is what Buddha's hands looked like. I'm not sure why they looked like that. But Buddha's hand is an interesting fruit. It comes from a citron, which Google tells me is an Asian shrub that produces larger fruits that are similar to lemons but different in that they have less acid and more pith, a thicker kind of peel.
Yeah.
And usually because they're so strange looking, interesting looking, you'll see them, if you ever do see them, used as a decoration, or sometimes people will slice them and put them on a salad, or even candy the peels around the holiday time. That's a really popular thing to do. But today we're going to use them in a really different way.
Yeah, so a little bit of background. Buddha's hand has been used for medicinal purposes for thousands of years in Asia. Most commonly, it's been used to relieve pain.
Oh.
And it's actually interesting, if you take the rind and you chew like a few of them, your tongue will start to experience this like tingly sensation.
Huh, like a numbing sensation?
Yeah, kind of like that, like the same sensation that you would feel with a cough drop.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't worry, this pie goes down very smooth.
It does not numb
It will not numb your tongue. It nourishes your gut. It helps with inflammation in the body, helps with digestion. And that's why we threw in some ginger as well, because ginger is really well known for helping with digestive issues, for boosting your immune system, fighting off all those colds. It's great.
Yeah, so we're using the Buddha's hand and the ginger both for their healing properties and because their unique flavor profiles are really going to help brighten up our Meyer lemon pie. So Meyer lemon is really commonly used in pies. It's a sweeter variety of lemon. It's actually a cross between a lemon and a mandarin orange.
Really?
Yeah.
I
So that's what brings the sweetness out in it. And that's why it'll be used in a lot of sweet desserts, like pie, for example. So Meyer lemon, just like all citrus fruits, are full of vitamin C, which we talked about last week. Lots of health benefits of vitamin C.
My favorite.
Yep, keeps you regular, you told us. And it's also really good for your skin, keeping your elasticity.
Skin, collagen, hair.
Hair, nails, all of that. So lots of vitamin C in our pie again this week.
Yeah. So in addition to the Meyer lemon and the Buddha's hand and ginger, we have eggs, vanilla extract, coconut oil, super finely ground, super fine coconut sugar, and some honey.
Yeah, so really simple ingredients, easy to use.
Yeah. So first we have a lemon and a half's worth of pieces. So we're going to add that in, the rind and all. Then we're going to add 3 Buddha's fingers.
The fingers from the Buddha's hand.
The 3 large ones, or you can add 4 little pinky size ones. And then a thumb size of ginger, or 2 inches of ginger.
Yeah, and once all your fruits and your roots are in the blender, you can go ahead and add your sweeteners. So like Kate mentioned, we're adding 2 sweeteners today. The first one is going to be coconut sugar, just like the coconut sugar we used last week in the persimmon pie. We like to use coconut sugar instead of cane sugar because it has a little bit of fiber and a little bit of vitamins and minerals. And then we're also adding honey today, and the honey is going to help just kind of develop and deepen the flavor profile of the pie. And we love honey because it has anti-inflammatory properties and antiseptic properties. And both the coconut sugar and the honey have a lower glycemic index than cane sugar does, which means that, again, it's going to just raise your blood sugar less than cane sugar would. However, anytime you're using added sweeteners, it's not a health food, so we still want to use it in moderation.
Then we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. Very carefully.
Delicious.
And then, so we really wanted to make this pie vegan. We have a ton of vegan friends who are dying to try our pie, and we promise we will make a vegan one. I think we are next week.
Yes.
But we tried it with the egg replacer. We really preferred the consistency much more with the real eggs. And I think that's because we don't have any flour in the filling, so the consistency was very specific and the texture is just much better with the real eggs, with the real thing.
The real thing this time. So in our journey to try and make this pie vegan though, we did replace the butter with coconut oil, and the coconut oil has it's really good for you as a fat because it helps to boost your levels of good cholesterol better than other fats do actually. And it's also plant-based, so that means that it brings some of the antioxidants from the plant with it. It does actually have more saturated fat than butter does. It's about 90% saturated fat, where butter is only about 64. So again, this is an ingredient that we're gonna wanna enjoy in moderation. So we'll just get that in there, and that is actually all that goes into this pie filling.
Yeah. So since there's no flour, this is a gluten-free filling. So if you're trying to avoid gluten, this is a great pie for you because you can add it to your gluten-free crust, which we will right now. And that's it.
So we're gonna blend it up and pour it in.
Yeah, okay. Let's put the top on.
We don't have the top.
Okay.
I love this pie.
Wow. This pie is delicious chilled. So when you take it out of the oven, let it sit, then cover it, put it in the fridge until you are ready to devour it, because trust me, you will devour this. We have outdone ourselves. It's awesome.
It's awesome. So when you're ready to make this pie, the recipe is linked below. Make sure you subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Healing Pies, and we'll be back soon with another deliciously healing pie. Ready? You want to do his hand?
Yes.